Good Sunday night, everyone. Looking at our snow scale for tonight into Monday morning, confidence is now medium. On the low end of the medium, but medium for a half inch or less. Emphasis on the or less. And especially on the western edge of the plateau. Your Mayland to Monterey, western portions of Fentress County, those are the areas that are going to more than likely see any snow that we see fall. Those of you in Crab Orchard, Westall, the eastern edges of Cumberland County, eastern edges of Fentress County, probably not going to see anything. But if we have some slick roads because of snow, it will more than likely be along those western edges of the Cumberland Plateau. That I can definitely see that happening, more so than I can on the eastern edge of the Cumberland Plateau. So this is the east. This is the hourly precipitation and temperature. Temperatures are on the bottom of the temperature bars there. So you're 40 degrees at 9 p.m., 38 at 10, trailing off down to hitting the freezing mark at around 3 a.m. Now, depending on where you're at on the plateau, you could get there sooner than that or later than that. But you'll notice precip chances along the precip line are still at 30% when we drop to freezing, and they remain there all the way until about 6 a.m. and then trailing off to about 20% by 7, 8, 9 a.m. But temperatures are below freezing once we fall below freezing around the 3 o'clock hour. So just be careful if you're out and about in the morning. And I will say that one of the bigger concerns, for me at least, for the entire plateau, is the risk for freezing drizzle. That's something people don't pay a whole lot of attention to sometimes, but you can end up in a whole lot of trouble really quick, especially on bridges and overpasses. If you head out in the morning, it's drizzling, you're 30 degrees, just be mindful that some of that drizzle could be freezing on bridges and overpasses, and that can land you in some serious trouble really quick if you're not paying attention when that happens. So we call that black ice because it's so thin you can't see it on black asphalt. So be careful on porch steps in the morning and whatnot. If it's drizzling, we're hoping this low level moisture kind of gets out of here before temperatures get too cold in the morning, but there is the chance that it will hang around. It'll be foggy, drizzly. That is definitely a potential forecast scenario. So what are the chances for a snow day? So I have increased my chances of that from 20% to 30%, owing to two things. One, the models have trended upward a little bit with moisture tonight, just a little bit, not much. That falling along the western edge of the plateau, coupled with the risk for freezing drizzle, could lead to some problems in the morning that could be enough to get you out of school. I honestly kind of see it more as a delay type day, but I don't make those decisions. I just look at the forecast and see what's going to happen and say, well, in the past when this has happened, then this happened. But I could see it being a delay more than anything. But if none of the snow materializes and the low level moisture gets out of here before temperatures get too cold, then we'll be in good shape in the morning. But just be mindful that there is a chance that things will not be good in the morning, and we could run into some travel troubles if everything lines up. So I also want to mention too, our 5-day forecast. So once we get past tomorrow morning, we have those morning flurries, highs only in the mid to upper 30s tomorrow. So we will get above freezing tomorrow. It's just going to take a little bit of time. So things will be fine by the lunch hour. Tuesday's looking great. Sunshine, mid to upper 40s. Average high this time of the year is 44. So we're above average on high temperatures. We're looking good for Tuesday. Tuesday night, winds pick up, and those winds are going to gust at least to 40 miles per hour. Now, with our wet soils and whatnot, shallow rooted trees could fall. We had a day like this not too long ago where it was very, very, very windy. I forget what day last week that was. There's been so much weather here lately. What was that, Thursday? It was Wednesday or Thursday. So this week we're going to do that again. Wednesday we got more winds coming, winds up to 40 miles an hour, mostly morning showers on Wednesday. And then we'll be weather aware again Wednesday night into Thursday. There are indications that we will see some wintry precipitation in that time frame. I have a 50% chance for snow showers on Wednesday right now. Guidance could trend up or down with that. So stay tuned for more on that. So if you kids and teachers don't get a snow day on Monday, just hold out for Thursday, because that's I'm feeling a little bit better about y'all getting a snow day on Thursday than I am on Monday, but we'll see. So if you want that snow day, hopefully the models will trend upward with that precip for Wednesday night on into Thursday. And then things remain a little unsettled beyond that. And going on into February too, things remaining unsettled. No bitter cold air in sight. We will have colder air coming in at some point, but nothing too dramatic. It doesn't look like at this point, but certainly February can be a wild ride. So as I was at Homestead Elementary on Friday, and they were begging me for a snow day, and I said, you know what, we've got all of February and all of March. So there's plenty of opportunity to get those 12 snow days. I know Cumberland County has 12 more left. I'm not sure about Fentress County, but I'm sure it's in that same ballpark. But you folks have a wonderful evening. Get your homework done, kids, just in case. And have a wonderful Monday tomorrow. And just for all this wild and crazy weather, just keep coming right back here to meteorologistmark.com.